blame for this. LeBron James is to blame for a lot of this. Part of the reason why the All-Star game used to be interesting and no longer is because there was always a psycho. Always a psycho. Kobe Bryant.
So check this out. Gilbert Arenas called out Stephen A. Smith for hopping on what he's calling the post-All-Star break LeBron James hate tour. Hold up. Remember I just did a video where Jalen Rose's daughter went off on LeBron, blaming him for the All-Star game and basically saying he ruined the whole thing.
You know, we were all talking this morning and LeBron James is to blame for this. LeBron James is to blame for a lot of this. Part of the reason why the All-Star game used to be interesting and no longer is because there was always a psycho. Always a psycho. Kobe Bryant. That man, God rest his soul, psycho. Psycho. He's not going on a basketball court and losing worth of nothing for y'all, ever. And Michael Jordan walks in the locker room and is like, I don't want to lose. What, you gonna go out there and not try? Please. Please.
Then now we have Stephen A. Smith, on the other hand, blaming LeBron James for ruining the slam dunk contest.
I didn't think about the contest. No, I didn't turn my television set on. I want to applaud Keyshawn Johnson for winning. Pat Riley standing up and applauding him. I want to applaud the participants, the Jackson Hayes, the Jace Richardsons of the world, cats like Carter Bryant. I get it. But we all know it was terrible because there was no star power. And the reality is that we gonna bring it home where the goats can get it. We gonna blame, I'm gonna blame LeBron James. Now, I've sat here for months and I've applauded his greatness and all the things that he has done and he has meant to the NBA. But I have said it and I'm gonna be very, very consistent. The person who really is the provocateur to ruin the slam dunk contest was him. Because he was a superstar who put on a dunk contest every night in the layup line, particularly when he knew that there was momentum swelling for him to participate. And he never did. He even teased that he was going to participate one year.
I gotta ask this question because they making me ask this question. Right? So look, we All-Star weekend and LeBron James, who every time he gets on a fast break, everyone anticipates what he's gonna do. And you've never entered the dunk contest. Now, can you explain to them why you never, at this point, you decided to not enter the dunk contest?
It's just never been something to my flavor, man. I did it in high school a couple times. I had some fun with it, but
so you're an in-game dunker. You're not.
Yeah, I'm an in-game dunker.
You're not a blow a candle out.
Yeah. And people don't want to hear that. I'm not really coming out of the booth or no stuff like that, man. I'm more of an in-game dunker, but. It's been some years where I've said I was going to do it and didn't do it, and then actually watching the dunk contest and was mad at myself,
right?
Because I believe it would have been great, but now at this point, I'm over the hill now.
So listen to this. They had other segments on ESPN straight up calling out LeBron James, blaming him for how the NBA All-Star product looks today. That's when Gilbert Arenas stepped up and called out Stephen A. Smith. Let's roll this clip and hear exactly what Gilbert had to say. And real quick, if you can, smash that thumbs up. It really helps support my YouTube channel, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
LeBron's fault, okay? LeBron didn't ruin the dunk contest 15 years ago, okay? The dunk contest was ruined in 1988, okay? 1988. His name was MJ, Your Highness, the God, the GOAT. Because when that type of greatness entered the dunk contest, it put the dunk contest standard at an all-high level. Because he was in Chicago and he was already a scoring champ, three-time All-Star, three-time All-NBA, runner-up to the MVP, end up winning the MVP that year, All-Star MVP that year, dunk champ. I think he entered the three-point contest that year. He did everything. Finals MVP. I mean, that was the year he swept. So that was the type of guy who was in the dunk contest with Dominique Wilkins. And so We haven't had those people since. Right? Kobe was not Kobe when he was in the dunk contest. Vince Carter wasn't Vince Carter. The dunk contest elevated him. He was a one-time, that was his first year as an all-star. Right? It's not like those guys repeated. It's not like Kobe after he won in 97 and he was a two-time champion and he comes into the dunk contest with Vince Carter, which would have elevated that dunk contest, or Vince Carter coming back in 2001 or 2 would have elevated that dunk contest. That never happened. It's always been one-time all-stars or a bunch of names. When Sean Kemp did it, he wasn't the Rain Man. So outside of that, what really ruined the dunk contest is the voting on dunks, which happened in 1988 also. Because the narrative back then was the MJ and Dominique and MJ possibly winning in Chicago was the narrative. The voters just got it wrong.
At some point, we got to stop blaming stuff on LeBron. I mean, no matter who's having the argument, he's a top 3 NBA player of all time. So there's no way he ruined everything. LeBron didn't ruin the All-Star game. LeBron actually played in some highly competitive All-Star games. I mean, we forget dude was around in the early 2000s. LeBron didn't ruin the dunk contest. I mean, for God's sakes, we had one of the best dunk contests ever while LeBron was in the league. And that was Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. Bruh, they ain't got no more dunks to do. Michael Jordan emptied the clip on dunks for his era. Vince Carter emptied the clip on dunks in his era. And then we watch Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon empty the clip on prop dunks. The only way it worked was because Matt McClung was tiny and he could just jump out of the gym so he could do everything you needed to do. There ain't nothing left, and there's no more superb dunkers that's gonna figure that out. And guess what? If LeBron wants another year to get a farewell tour, he deserves it. What the dude has done in this league for over 2 decades and what he's done for basketball, he deserves that every stadium he goes into for the last time, they play his video and talk about his contributions to the NBA. Kobe deserved it, and he got it. And in his last game, he gave us 60, and we all loved it, even though we knew he wasn't the Kobe we fell in love with. LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time. And I think, without argument, the greatest career of all time. So let's stop blaming him for everything that's wrong with basketball now and talk about all the stuff he did right for basketball. Not to mention, no player had more expectations and found a way to exceed them. And this is coming from a Jordan is the GOAT guy.
So here's the tea. Gilbert Arenas is basically saying LeBron James didn't even need to do the dunk contest. He didn't need his name all over it, didn't need the extra exposure, win or lose. And hold up, if he lost, you already know they'd still be dragging him for it today, just like they're trying to now. Look, we've had plenty of legendary dunk contests that LeBron wasn't even part of. So personally, I'm not feeling that segment. Yeah, there are other things you could hold LeBron accountable for, but blaming him for a weak dunk contest? Nah, that's on the league. That's an NBA problem, not a LeBron problem. Because again, so many great contests happen without him. That's a wrap for today's video, fam. Smash that like, drop a comment, share, and subscribe for more self-talk videos. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. We out.